I made these two side tables from scratch with scrap wood I found in the shed and branches that had fallen in the yard. Here are a few pictures of their primordial incarnation before I tell you more about them. We're going to call them wabi-sabi, the Japanese design principle of imperfect or slightly rough, unfinished beauty. It's basically Scandinavian minimalism with its functionality, neutrality, simplicity, and efficiency. Moreover, they're fulfilling a temporary need, so I didn't want to buy new furniture or find the very exact specificities required for measurements at a secondhand store. I found these old planks of wood in the shed and fallen branches. I wiped them down, measured them, and started sawing. For safety preference, I've blunted the corners. In feng shui, sharp angles can create bad energy in the direction they're pointed. So this is adherent to feng shui as well, which tends to just be practical home advice. I probably should have put the leg on the left facing any other direction, but I loved the way that the leg on the right came out. You can see where some of the bark was missing before it was painted. I removed smaller branches from the sticks I used as table legs. Before adhering the legs with nails and screws and a bit of wood glue that I would not have used if all of the legs had been a bit thicker. As it was, I used wildly varying sizes. This is my first attempt at making tables like these. I get eager to start projects and knew I could make alterations if need be. So you can see here my measurement was way off due to the curve in the branches. So I just glued this extra bit on here. It's really obvious, but it saved me any extra time making these. All in all, for the almost non-existent prep of wiping down boards, measuring, sawing, they came out shockingly level. It would have fewer, more efficient screws if I'd used the larger legs overall, like I'd mentioned with the glue. I bought this lace to cover the rough tops of the tables. I'm using just enough lace that it folds over nicely at the corners, but doesn't obscure the branch legs entirely. This makes the rough tabletop look much cleaner. I could have doubled up the lace to create more frills on either side, but I liked being able to see the pattern so well with the white contrast. These were made with only the cost of energy and this lace from the craft store. I like the look of the rough legs with the delicate lace. I like things that are a good balance of feminine and masculine. Since I only need them for a spell, I can give them to a secondhand store later. It's not staying right here. I'm just using this to show you. The place that I have picked for it is specifically the size of this table. These tables will be on either side of a piece of furniture that makes a space between the wall and the furniture piece that's exactly the size of one of these tables, which is why they had to be measured carefully. Because I wanted to be as space efficient as possible. In the meantime, they have a natural, vaguely gothy, witchy, fairy tale vibe. Especially once adorned with black lace, lamps, plants, and stones. The project spanned several days, but took probably only a few hours between painting, drilling screws, sawing by hand, picking things out. It was a very fast project. If I can save money, not buy unnecessary things with potentially copious packaging, and have a craft project to create or hone skills, I'm up for a little work. I hope you like these DIY tables and keep a creative eye on your own resources. I've been told these look like they're walking. I think it's a compliment. Subscribe for more healthy and alternative content. And build solid things in your life.